Hello, hello, gamers. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Chris Pickaxe. We're finally playing Ace Attorney. For those that don't know, this was a sub goal, freaking like, what, almost a year ago? I think in a couple months it'll have been a year. You know, maybe just 1 month. Oh my god. Last year, I think last September, if I remember correctly, Uni, our friend Uni, had a Among Us collab, and that was back when they were doing the Ace Attorney collab in Among Us, and I was like, you know what? 5 subs and we play the Ace Attorney trilogy, and well, we hit it. And I've been procrastinating, because first I wanted to finish Bomber Cyberpunk, which we did. And then once we did that, I was like, oh, well, I kind of want to make my own little, like, you know, special PNG for the occasion. And so I made a cute little Ace Attorney lawyer's suit kind of thing. I think it's neat. Ignore the fact that the text is backwards. It says classified. I forgot that it would be flipped on stream, but we got the classified papers. We got the pickaxe pin. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that a bit better. Okay, I think zooming in on this is weird. But look at that pickaxe pin. Hell yeah. Now let me go back to normal. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I've had I wouldn't say eventful week. It's been pretty boring, all things considered. But I've been watching a lot of Marvel movies. I've been catching up, or I guess re-catching on. I don't know. If you've been following my Twitter, which you should go follow my Twitter, by the way, I post updates frequently on like what I'm doing and what's going on with streams and stuff, because I know my stream schedule isn't exactly very good. But on my Twitter, I've been playing, or I've been updating, words. I've been live tweeting pretty much the movies that I've been watching, because the past 2 weeks I've been watching a whole bunch of movies. When the attorney is Ace. Indeed. Welcome in, Storm. Hope you're doing well. But I what was it, last week? I guess last week. Last week I watched the new Fantastic Four, which was really good. And it got me in the mood to continue my Marvel binge from a few years ago. Was it a few years ago? I forget how long ago it was, but a while ago, I had been watching through all the old Marvel movies in like release order with my family, but then we stopped at Thor: Dark World, and we were gonna watch Winter Soldier, but then we didn't. We just never got around to it, and we just never continued, I guess. But after Fantastic Four, I was like, you know what? I want to get back into my Marvel binge, so I rewatched Iron Man 3 and Thor: The Dark World. I watched Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy. Fun fact, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was my very first Marvel movie. I think back in, sometime in school, we had like a field trip to a theater where we just watched the movie like as a whole school, which was weird. But that was my first Marvel movie. And somehow I never until recently saw the first one. I think 2 days ago I watched Ant-Man. I watched all the ones like in between. I watched Age of Ultron, which was good. I think Ant-Man is like one of my favorite Marvel movies. I feel like the writing is just really fun, and it's just a really fun movie. And then last night, I watched Captain America: Civil War, which, if you saw my tweet about it, cinema. I'm excited to continue. I think tonight I'm probably going to be watching Doctor Strange for the first time, which is one that I've been wanting to watch for a while. But anyways, enough movie talk. Y'all are here for the Vimeo game. But today, we're playing Ace Attorney Trilogy for the very first time. I've seen a little bit of, I think, the first of the trilogy. Not a whole lot, but I've seen a little bit. I don't exactly remember a whole lot of it, but I have been somewhat, like, I see a lot of, like, posts about Ace Attorney. I see like stuff from the community. So I know a little bit about the games, not a whole lot, but I'm excited to get into it. So why don't we hit a new game? Oh, let's go. I love the menu sounds. Okay, we got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. And Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. This came out back in 2001? Goddamn. These games old. OST to these games are iconic. Hell yeah. I know a couple of them. I know like the general courtroom stuff, the objection theme. Oh, actually, speaking of objection, I want to show you guys, if you haven't seen on the Twitter post, where is it? Image. New image. I want to show you guys the art that Marky made for me. It's so cool. Where is it? In here and here. I gotta look through all my files. Here we go. Look at this. Marky drew me with the freaking the fit and the point. It's so freaking cool. Big shout outs to Marky. Marky goated. Alright, like this art is so freaking beautiful. The pose. He got the pose. It's so cool. But also thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in, Yang Wright. Is that a Phoenix Wright reference? Welcome in. Happy to have ya. For those that are new, this is not my normal PNG, but I made a custom little PNG with a little. You are right. Hell yeah. Welcome in. Happy to have ya. Do you go by Yang or do you go by Wright? Objection! Is the hoodie a jacket if you add buttons instead of a zipper? That's what it's intended to be. Either is fine. All right, got you. But yeah, actually, let me do another showcase of the outfit for those that are just coming in. I forgot that it would be flipped on stream, so the text is gonna be backwards in my normal pose. But I got a little classified paper. I got my usual creeper jacket is now a button-up suit jacket, which I think is cool. And then we've got the pickaxe pin, a little cute little tie. Yeah. let me go back to normal. Fair warning, playing this will increase the odds of desk slams. Objection. Oh, the pin. Actually, for Yang, let me real quick show you my usual avatar. Bam! This me, Allo. This is my usual fit, drawn by the ever so wonderful Marky. Hold on, let me pop up my favorite Marky art real quick. Let me find it. Here we go. This, also drawn by Marky, is me. The PNG that I use currently was made back in 2022, so a good hot while ago. But this one right here. I see you have the updated VTuber model. It's sorta, yeah. This is like the updated avatar. I really want to commission Marky to like make a updated PNG sometime that I can use for streams. But I love this art so much. It's so slick. It's so clean. I love it. It's so good. And I got the freaking pickaxe. I haven't I know a lot of you are newer to me. Like even some people who have been here for a couple years. You're newer to the Chris Pickaxe cinematic universe. But I haven't been like depicted with my pickaxe in so long. So the fact that I've been getting so much art recently with the pickaxe makes me so happy. Like, oh my god. You see, I have the updated VTuber model here. The updated autopsy report. I'm new. I guess technically you are new, Najwa. Let me find. Oh, here's also Chris the Pickaxe. The little like Sonic OC that Marky drew of me. So cute, so cute. Got the pickaxe as a wisp on, which is so cool. I love that. And then let me find... Where is it? We got this one from Rumsky with the little pickaxe. Very, very adorable. And then... Where's the one that I'm thinking of? This one. Little high. Hello. Popping out the thing. The Sonic OC is very cool. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy that I've been being drawn with my pickaxe because, you know, that's a pretty integral part of my character. I am the Chris Pickaxe. What did I do? Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. New models for different games. That's always fun. Yeah! I also have... Let me find it real quick. Actually, hold on. Let me... While I have PNG thing open, let me load... We're also currently playing through Persona 4. So during Persona 4 streams, I've got this on. No, draw Chris with a pickaxe. Yeah. But look at... This is the Persona 4 fit. It's pretty sweet. I don't know why my arm's cut off. Wow. Why is my... You see that? Why my arm cut off? It's not cut off in PNG Tuber Plus. What if, like, look. My mouse goes over here and it's like, why, and it's not cropped weirdly. So why is it... Why it's like that? I don't know, whatever. I'll fix it later, I guess. But yeah, this is the PNG I use for Persona streams. Got the fit, the school fit from the game. I'm forgetting what the school's name is. But I don't do a custom PNG for every game, but I do really enjoy making custom PNGs for my playthroughs. We've got Mungus. Thank you, streaming software. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know why it's cut off there. I'm so confused. Oh wait, you know what it might be? Oh crap, but not that. Ugh. You know what it might be? I have an idea of what it might be. It's because it's in a freaking folder. So then I gotta click on this. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. I think. There we go. I had the wrong thing. Oh, I was... So... So for my birthday, I had a special, like... I made a new instance of the capturing for my PNG because I had a party hat on, so I had to, like, resize things. So I made a new one with a different sizing. And I forgot to change it on my comeback stream last time because I took a couple weeks off after my birthday, and I never changed the thing back to the normal thing, so that's why it was all weird. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that checks out. See, I'm worried that I'm not gonna be very good at this game because brain no worky sometimes. But we've also got Red from Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Very, very cool. We beat Bomb Rush Cyberpunk a few months ago, earlier this year. And it's what so a little recap for those just coming in. I am playing Ace Attorney Trilogy off of a sub goal from like almost a year ago now. I'm pretty sure next month is going to be the 1-year anniversary, because we got the sub goal around Uni's Among Us collab, which was for her universary, which is the 2-year universary is coming up soon, so you know it's almost been a year. This isn't a model showcase. Wait, this isn't a model showcase? No. I figured I'd do one since we've got some new people in here. We've also got the Mario model from Mario Day. But yeah, it's been a year since we were supposed to start playing this game, but I kept pushing it back because first I wanted to finish Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and then I wanted to make the custom model, which I was procrastinating on. But we're finally here. See, this was the party hat thing, which I'm now realizing. Oh, well, I guess I think I made a different one so that I could, because it's lower down than the other ones, right? So I had to like push it down a bit. So I didn't want to have to like remember to. I didn't want to like move my PNG up and then have to remember to move it back down. You know, that kind of thing. It's almost been another year. Yeah. Oh my god. But what else do we have? We've got. Oh, the freaking. What happened? My software froze. Oh god. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I am big. This is the one that I had for the Valentine's Day stream. It's small on here, but because I'm not using the right source. But let me also. Are we back? Hello? Am I alive? I don't know why it broke on me. But, objection! But, we're back, I think? Maybe? Okay, maybe I just won't touch OBS for a minute. Well, I don't know. Anyways. what else do I have other than oh, we got the Christmas PNG. Oh, I'm still zoomed out. We got the Christmas PNG. Check it. I just realized I'm still backwards. I gotta yeah. It's like I can still hear his voice. But look at me. The cute little Christmas alt. I think I've only used this one for what was it? The Christmas Secret Santa drawing stream. That one. Well, who knows? Maybe this Christmas I'll use it again. Then we got the Goose Duck. The Goose Duck PNG. All these amazing PNGs made by Marky. Go check out Marky. They're an amazing artist. We love Marky. But yeah. Let me go back to my Phoenix Wright model. There we go. Let me zoom back in. Awesome. Okay. Are we ready to begin the video game? Let me scooch myself back into the corner. There we go. That's a bit better. All right. We ready to gaming? Is my paper cut off? I don't think so. It should be fine. Theoretically. Maybe. That's a good question. Okay, anyways. Bam! Art tangent aside. I forgot how freaking cluttered my OBS dashboard is. I gotta fix that sometime soon. Anyways. Woo, Chris Pickaxe stream, hell yeah, welcome in video. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We're just about to start. We just finished our little art tangent. But we're just about to. I've realized I'm accidentally on my alt account. Oh wait, Airy. What the frick? I didn't even know you had an alt. What the heck? I was like, who? 1 second, hold on. Brain not comprehend. Welcome in, Airy. I was like, hold on, new face, yet they seem familiar. That's my super secret stealth mode. Mwahaha. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Super secret. But we just finished a nearly half-hour tangent on my models. But we're back. We're back. We're just about to start. I'm brain not working. Brain already talking too long. Gotta hydrate. God, your PNG looks so good. It actually did so well. Thank you, wifey. I just got finished showing off some of my older models for some newer people. But yeah, I'm super happy. Also, Ari, did you see the art that I sent you early this morning? I guess this afternoon, of the Ace Attorney. I just removed it off OBS. I was gonna pop it back on again. Marky did such a good job. Yes. Yeah. Okay, enough stalling. Let's play the freaking game. It's time for episode 1, the first turnabout. I just saw it because I'm dumb. Oopsies. It's okay. Alright. Episode 1. The first turnabout. Here we go. Already got an achievement. Start playing. Whoa. Gasp. Gasp. How do you make a gasping sound? Oh no. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Uh-oh. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Oh no. I'll make it look like he did it. Uh-oh. We've got a framed murder. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hey, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you know the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. And we on your regular account now. Welcome in. Go. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a button to... No, I can't go back and see any dialogue that I might have missed. Okay. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Uh-oh. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's crazy. In the 23 years I've known him, usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. That's just what I'm gonna do. Hell yeah. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Whoa.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
The conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client.
Thank you for thank you for the clean glasses, Jackson. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. 1 second. I've got like a mustache hair that's bugging me. I want to cut it off. It's like poking into my lip. I don't like it. Do I have scissors? Hold on. Thank you for the posture check. I'm gonna see if I can cut this thing up real quick. Hold on.
Scissors.
Did I get it? I think I got it. Okay. Anyways. Sorry. It was bugging me. I didn't want to pause and get up and... Ugh. Okay. Also, welcome in, Jackson. Hope you're doing well.
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. I can't even speak myself.
Doing okay? That's good. That's good. Hold on. What is even? Why am I getting a calendar reminder? Freaking blech. Blech. Okay, anyways,
Enough dilly-dallying. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
The defendant, Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, it's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I'm pretty fine. You're pretty cool and Aries pretty. It's true. Real and true. Aries is pretty. Hey, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover. There's so many... Oh, I'm glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. What the frick? Hi, are we certified pretty? Why am I being complimented? Wait. Oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cindy. Yeah. Cinderblock. Cindy Stone. Right. Profiles. Mia Fey. Larry Butts. Cindy Stone. Winston Payne.
He forgore.
Harry, you can't escape compliments when they're true. Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna use mouse for this game for the most part, because figuring out all the keys to press is not doing good for my brain. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. You know, I just realized her last name is Stone, and she died by stoning. Like, I know this game is pretty literal with its name. Like it'll have a character named Murder, and it's like, who's the murderer? But oh my god. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Get used to it? Yeah. I've heard about it. When you get to some sections, you'll be glad you could use a mouse. Yeah, I bet. I think there's like point and click bits in this game, right? Where you're like looking for evidence. Well, I'm not allowed to call you cute, Harry. I can call you any other compliment. Yeah. Compliment my wife.
correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why I shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
You know, a little fun fact. On the topic of the uni stream from almost a year ago, during that stream, I actually used a Miles Edgeworth PNG. I took some of his sprites and just made a PNG out of it that like reacted to stuff. And so, you know, this is my first time playing Ace Attorney, right? So I don't actually know a whole lot about these characters, right? And so I just kind of, I looked at Edgeworth's, I think, wiki page, and it told me he was a defense attorney. And so throughout the entire stream, I was calling myself, Miles Edgeworth, defense attorney. Edgeworth is not a defense attorney. No, it's praise that is prohibited unless it's scary, intimidating, ferocious. Would you think that Sonic or Shadow would be better as lawyers? Shadow, maybe. Sonic, I don't know. It depends. I don't know. Edgeworth is just not in this game. Is he not in the first one? I didn't even know that. But, no, yeah, speaking of Shadow. Thank you for that radio, Jackson. He is just not playing. Yeah, okay, yeah. I know he was defense at like some point. Like there's I know some of the plot beats, like generally speaking. But yeah, he's a prosecutor, yeah. And so, like at the end of the stream, at the end of the Among Us stream, someone in chat like corrected me, being like, "Hey, he's a prosecutor, not a defense attorney." And I was like, "Oh, I've been calling myself a defense attorney the whole stream." Has he got two more trilogy of games to play? Yeah. I'm excited though. I've been wanting to play them for a while. Alright, one second. Okay. Well, your beauty definitely doesn't intimidate us. That's adorable. Jackson, you're adorable. Alright.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. You want to know how I got these scars, Batman?
Pat the Jackson. The anime adaptation is also a riot. I've heard that the dub is good. I've seen clips of the dub. I think, what's his name? The guy that voices Zhongli in Genshin voices one of the characters, right? If not Edgeworth? I don't remember exactly. I'm the opposite of adorable. I don't know about that, Jackson.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Yay! Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab. Yeah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order in the court.
Live action is also a treat. I've seen a couple of clips of the live action. It looks so funny. Should we watch it on stream sometime? If that's legal, like for copyright? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Oh wait, that's Phoenix talking. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Okay, but the stage play, didn't know Gumshoe was chill like that for real. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be a bad... Ruh-roh.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Actually, you're single now. You're single now. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... glucose parents in this economy? I'm kind of curious what he'd say, because honestly, I feel like he wouldn't really... like, freak out about it, maybe? I don't know. We can see what happens. It'd be better not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, no way! That cheating cheat dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Also, I think I was wrong about that decision. Oh. Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
I was playing a Roblox Squid Game thingy earlier, and 4 people decided to kill me specifically, and I just said as I was lying on the ground, wow, so I was a big threat that everyone wanted me taken out. And I survived as well. Damn, that's crazy. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Yeah, Larry, you gotta stop. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
I survived a 4v1 by just following the rules of dodgeball. What even are the rules of dodgeball other than, you know, just don't get hit?
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it.
Frank saw it because he's the witness and he saw it. Dodge, dip, duck. Ow! Thank you for the metal pipe, boss. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Gotcha.
Mr. Frank saw it. To the stand. Mr. Saw It. You sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
No, he sells masks. He's the smiling mask man from Zelda or whatever his name is.
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony.
Witness's account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I summon Pot of Greed.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to be work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw It used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Hello, Uncle Ace Attorney Pickaxe. Welcome in, Zenith. Welcome in. It is I, Uncle Attorney Pickaxe. Blackout record added to the court record. The tongue twister.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Your Honor, I call cap. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, did you not learn this in school?
All right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Phoenix, please. Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between... Find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point at dip of okay.
Witness's account, cross-examination.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
I thought he must be... Okay, so we gotta... Saw fleeing an apartment. Thought he must have left the door half open. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman lying, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought I called the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yeah? The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Yeah? Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments.
Right. What time did you call again? Time exactly was 1 p.m. Are you sure? 1 p.m. Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? There's some evidence to contradict him. Yeah, that seems strange, huh? That seems a little bit strange. 4 to 5 p.m. Man of business, no phone? Exactly. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Why the frick you lying? Why you always lying? I proceeded to, after surviving my attempted murder, watch as they all died off, usually because I tricked them into diving. That's crazy, Jackson. Good job. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Bright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story starts to fall apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Oh. Then I died in jump rope because I clipped feather. Oh no. Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about this the misunderstanding.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Alright. When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a video. Are you sure? Hold it. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Maybe Chris already sees the problem. In the game or in someone else? Also, Alice! You're so lucky I don't have enough to do metal pipe. Don't worry, my sibling already got to that. I've already been bonked today. Welcome in, Alice. Hope you're doing well. But, if you, thank you for the metal pipe, Joshua. Thank you for the IJ Jackson. But Najwa, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, then I have seen how this, like, you know, tutorial bit goes before, so I do technically know the solution, I think. At least I know basically that was like all my points, lol.
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only the one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. Let's see if then Uncle walk us through. You'll see, you'll see. I should see if I can make an animation of a pipe landing on Jackson's head. No, poor Jackson.
The witness has testified. He heard the time.
Interesting, interesting. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Uh-huh. How do you explain the gap?
Well, witness, can you explain this?
No one in Chris Pickaxe's chat knows how to save their points. For real.
I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program.
Are you sure? Video?
Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong.
True, true.
Right.
I think the problem lies someplace else.
We're agreed that you heard the time at the scene then.
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Uh-huh. There's a voice saying the time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let me present a piece of evidence. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they? Are they not? Oh. Damn. Hold on. Huh. Where? You said heard, not saw?
Yes, heard.
All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, at least off my watch. Or at least of all my watch. What? Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all.
The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything.
I have to agree with the prosecution.
The blackout? Oh, the blackout. The blackout report. You're so smart, Jackson. Coming from the television. Are you sure about that? There was a blackout. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. Well,
The defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Solid? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That, and you seem rather...
Oh, that and you seem rather distraught.
Yeah, my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Solid.
Because how TV with no lights? Exactly, I wasn't even thinking about that. The man has a wig.
Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Witness testimony, hearing the time. Toupee even.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
That must have been what I saw. Uh-huh.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Can I cross-examine your toupee? Hearing the time. You saw it. There was a table clock. A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
That must have been what I saw. Now, find the contradiction. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake.
Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock.
A table clock?
Uh-huh. The murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something?
Something's fishy here. Murder weapon, you say? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
I'm Phoenix, right? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct that this is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. Isn't it a well, it's partly a clock. Oh, ad break. No. You have to be inside to tilt it. Exactly. How did bro know if he didn't touch it? Exactly. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Thank you for redeeming first, and we... Nobody's redeemed first yet, damn. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I was in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. Yeah, you can have it since she's first in Chris's heart. Oh, that's adorable. I was too intimidated by Ari to redeem it myself. Oh. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Whoa. As you should. You guys are adorable.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Yeah.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean I saw, yeah.
The toupee, no.
Shut up, I hate you. Yeah, it was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Oh my god, I'm losing my voice already.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. Thank you for the hydrate, Najwa. Ugh. After we finish this little prologue, I might take a quick break. I don't usually do BRBs, but sip. Welcome back from ads. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries. All you have to do is examine the batteries.
The batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly did you mean, Mr. Wright?
Oh, that was the clock was working fine.
Yes, and?
I'm sorry. I think I got confused back there with all those testimonies.
Mr. Wright, I expect more from a lawyer in this court, even if it is your first day. I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Try to think things through more carefully.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one. Yes, Your Honor. As I was saying, the whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Chunky Toad, I have arrived. Is that Phoenix, right? Yeah, but not the... Wait, hold on. I eat gems though? Yeah, but not the sentient ones that are named Jackson. No. Don't fear Airy, because the Empress would never hurt a loyal gem. Let's sound the clock here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing.
How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How are they gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal.
A criminal! Ow, my throat. It's actually his evil partner, Reaper Wrong. Phoenix right and Reaper wrong. You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wait, what's the time difference? 3 hours. Because he claims he was there at 1, but the body died at 4, so that's 3 hours. And then the clock said like 8 something, but it's actually 11 something. 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 3 hours. Place in Paris? What? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, right. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. They can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking of the box. So try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? When you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Sure, yeah. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Right. Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Cause she was in a different place.
You see, the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support the claim?
You get a monk. Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Passport. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It. Okay, Phoenix. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, he's dead. Uh-oh.
Order! Order, I say!
Sorry, I need a drink of water. This is the most, like, intense voice acting I've done in a while. He died. This argument only makes sense if they're in Japan. Well, they're not in Japan. They're not in America. They're in America. I ripped my hairless goat. No.
Well, this case has certainly turned out different than we all expected.
I'm getting hit with so many metal pipes today. Thank you for that metal pipe, Junkie Toad.
This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
My ears. Oh no.
Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly.
Yeah, that was pretty fast.
And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Let's go! Larry's not guilty!
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Hell yeah! We did it, guys! It turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone as soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... No, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. The murder weapon? A present from me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Attorney badge. Autopsy report. Statue. Passport. Blackout record. What? The thinker.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Believe in the me that believes in you. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Yes, ma'am. It's evidence that evidence is important. Exactly. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Uh-oh. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. I was reading faster than the dialogue was going. The end. I think I'm covering part of it. The end. Whoa, that was chapter 1. A brand new episode has been added. Saving. Save your progress? Yeah. Bam. Nice. Okay. Bring. Beep. All done. I need some water. I need to rest my throat real quick. Hold on. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes already. Oh my god. Oh, my poor freaking throat. I'm a BRB for like 5 minutes, and we'll be back in a sec. All right, chat. We'll be back in a moment. Does this game have the clown? It does have the... Well, maybe not this one particularly, but one of them has the clown. Really resonated with me when they said beep. So true, so true. All right, we're going to BRB for a minute. But we'll be back in a sec. Let me get the music. Hold on. No, why am I starting to get freaking ads on my stupid music screen? I don't want ads, please. I forgot to unmute it. There we go. Okay. BRB for like five minutes. BRB. I'm back. What's up, gamers? I have hamburger. It's gonna be hard to eat hamburger when I'm trying to speak dialogue, but we'll figure it out. Oh, okay. We got a cell phone ringing. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burger! Hamburger! I could really go for a good burger. Hell yeah. Nom nom. Big bite of burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep, that was a loud frickin' beep. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho! My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Oh no. Uh-oh. Red, white, blue. Oh no. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine? Oh. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia's... yep. Move. Office. Go. That smell. Blood. This is... someone's there. Ugh. Chief? Chief? Chief! Uh-oh. Who are you? Oh. A strange girl dropped out cold. I left her laying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Uh-oh. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Oh no. Chief. Examine. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass. Must be pieces of the glass light stand. Must be pieces of the glass light stand laying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Ugh. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what happened. Find out what that girl was doing there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it still... Yeah, okay. Welcome back, Jackson. Our friend died. The chief's chair. A simple functional design. It was pretty good to sit in, too. Look at that already. There's a large building right across from the office. Yep, very dead looking, yeah. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Anything else? The Thinker. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon, again. Alright, well... I do believe that that is all we can examine for now. Alright, well... Ah! That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there, on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Hello? Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. But didn't he say that she died, like, upon impact, so there wasn't any time to write anything? Talk. What happened? She must be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Gotta save 50k for VI pickaxe, and I gotta get to 75k. Gotta save up a good bit. I came in. The room was dark. And sis. She was already dead. You and the chief? So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? I'm just after the 75k to be honest. Well, yeah, because you're the one who friggin' requested it, Kobo. So welcome in, Kobo. Hope you're doing well. Playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the first time. You're visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the Thinker. Present this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Okay. Examine. Hot. Reception desk. I usually sit here. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you tried. Or even if you wanted to. It'd be disrespectful of me not to be a VIP when I make Chris play Minecraft with me. I'm after the 75k myself. Count your days, cricket fur pickaxe. Few can gaze upon the shelves. I didn't read that. Door. The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. Uh-oh. Painting. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Couch. Harry Chris would play with you for free. Exactly. We're literally probably doing something tomorrow. The sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. Is that all? That might be it. Oh, no, one more. Small writing desk, cluttered with office supplies. That defeats the purpose of the grind. Exactly. Okay, so how do I call the police? Move? No. How do I... Whoa. Vibration. Screen shake, text skip. Oh, not that. Text box. Oh, wait. Yeah, transparency, okay. Also. Huh? Trying to peer pressure you into playing games with me on the stream without points? No. Ari doesn't want to be a pay-to-win player. How long is your hydrate redeem cooldown? I think 5 minutes? Or maybe just 1 minute. Maybe 1 minute. Jackson! If you were an E4 gym leader, what would your type specialty? Either water or dark. Most likely dark. Because dark is my favorite type. How dare you, Jackson? No! Need to take a bite of my burger. How the frick do I call the police? Hey, Maya, you like my badge? I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay. Glass yards. It was lying next to the chief. I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. The Thinker. About the Thinker. Ah, the Thinker. That was, oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. So what do I do? Do I go back to the office? Whoa, this is different. Oh, what the frick? Shoot a slide. Oh, there's a whole other friggin'... Okay. Books? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. What is going on in chat right now? Okay, that's crazy, Jackson. Don't say that. Don't worry, Ari. I'll wallop Jackson for you. Tail slams. You guys are crazy. How about your tail can't hurt me? Absolutely can. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Settle down. Settle down now. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Damn. Book. The Fay & Co. Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Oh. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spending big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Phone. Right. I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Uh-oh. Poor Maya, yeah. Okay, so... What did you... Yeah. So... What do I do? What do I do? Back. Move. Back. Uh-oh. I got the wee-woos. Oh, this big. Yeah, uh-oh. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Oh, it's big guy. What's up, Gumshoe? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, K? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What?
The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed, you're coming out of the prison, ma'am.
What? Oh, that's not good. Mia's your younger sister. Ugh. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't go out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitors room. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you. The lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My stats are universal strength, galaxy speed, universal vitality, multiversal intelligence. What the frick does that mean? Multiversal wisdom and planetary charisma, what the frick? Galaxy, Galaxy, Hunby, my wife? Whoa! Galaxy, like my bestie? Of course I will. First things first. I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. Meanwhile, I'm just a girl. Me when I'm just a girl. Yeah, I don't think you understand scaling. It means that Jackson would be lawyer to win against Phoenix Wright if you felt it just to do crazy. Friggin' playground level friggin'. I hit you with my Infinity Buster that beats everything. I block it with my Ultima Shield deck, it blocks everything. I'm a creature. And I'm Chris Pickett. Speaking of honey, what is GDI? I need to choose since I only have one phone on hand. No, it's okay. You can go watch Honey if you wanna. We're probably gonna be raiding into her once we finish this chapter. I understand my scaling. Okay, what if I start calling Honey Hun Bay instead of Hun B? Hun Moon, whoa. God damn it, and you're watching Disney Channel. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Oh. Today it was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. What's Honey playing? She's playing Final Fantasy... Excuse me. She's playing Final Fantasy 14 for the first time. I think with Uni as well. Low-key. Maya, cutie patootie, get her out of there. I'm gonna get her out of there. I like watching you play Ace Attorney. Yay! I'm definitely gonna be playing it more sometime soon. Especially since I have the model now. Next stream will probably be Persona, but then we're gonna come back to this probably after. I like alternating. Me too. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so sweet. We got what the frick? I looked at the view count after like a minute, and I was like, whoa. But this is fun. I like reading the dialogue. This game's written really funly. That's not a word. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Oh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Crazy. Hold on, I need a bite of burger. Nom nom. Chat, remember to take care of yourselves. Eat food if you have to. I've been silly and have been forgetting about dinner lately. And I gotta watch Aries streams. Exactly. Aries is streaming at 11. What time is 11? Hold on. So in 2 hours, I think, right? That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, you can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya, or to Mia. I know. Examine. Hey, you! This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Yeah, he literally hasn't moved an inch. Look at him. He's completely still. Smile for the camera. Anyways, go support Cricky and the bestie. Yay! You know who else is a cutie patootie? Everybody here except me is crazy. I know, I'll have a mental breakdown. What? Cobalt, you're a cutie patootie? Nah, God, what? Nah, I'm not cute. I'm hot as frick, though. Crazy. Anything else to examine? I don't think so. Hey. Maya. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear? It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The cute and ferocious. My most ferocious wife. The day of the crime. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the Thinker. One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it! Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. My cell phone. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I didn't remember. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Ari and I aren't cute. Ari's beautiful, sweet, and I'm... Jackson, no. Be nice to yourself. And I'm the belle of the ball. Oh. It's nothing strange proceeds to be strange. Spirit mediums. Yes, very good, Cricky. My wife is so good. Whoa. Whoa. Not the licking emotes. Whoa there. See, guys, my wife loves me. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. I got burger. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? Ayo. 2 minutes for excessive tongue. Whoa. I have no room to judge with how my partner talks about me in front of you. Yeah, exactly. So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. 2 minutes of what? Wait. What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium. With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Right, I thought that would be too easy. Oh, 2 minutes of hugs, yeah. I was about to say... Sin bin? What does that mean? Yeah, what that works too. Uh-oh. Roro. I don't know of anyone else, but I only give hugs. We love hugs in this house. We have a hug command. Do exclamation mark hug and then something. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Huh? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you can go ask him to represent me? I mean, sure, I guess. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Huh? Say, what about your parents? Oh.
You know what that means? Fish!
Thank you for the fish! Cricket, can you give me cricket heals? This sicky maybe my downfall. No, cricket heals, cricket heals. Sinbin is a timeout bench in hockey? Oh. Okay. Soon, cute! Let's feel better, wifey. I hope you feel better soon.
You know what that means? Fish!
I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Shut it, Q Dragon. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you. Trial starts tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me if that I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. The visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. The day of the crime. You just tell me about the day of the murder? No, it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it. You think I'm cute? Whoa.
You know what that means? Fish!
Thank you for the fish. I have no appetite. Oh. Pat AoE. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister.
You know what
She wanted me
that
to hold
means?
on to a piece of
Fish!
evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murder by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. Alright, well... I guess we gotta... Grossberg Law Offices. Yeah, sure. Okay. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. Hold on. Berber bite. I need a Berber. Nom nom. I think I really named Junkie Toad. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. What? I have lettuce stuck in my tooth. I got it. That painting's been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painting is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at. Either. It's nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Bunny. They don't look like they've ever been read. I can also move around with the arrow keys, okay. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Achoo!
Barber is fuel for the Crimblefim pick crime Bethel Picaraxes. Yup. Sorry, I'm allergic to tacky art. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yep. What is this? Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here got money to burn. Seems like it. Okay, well. Back. Move. Okay, so no one was there. Oh, we can go to the office. Okay. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're not a killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were? Detective Gumshoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you go business, if you got business here, you better do it quick.
Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay. Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
Huh? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
Autopsy report. Maya. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Not Edgeworth, no.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know that that means you being a lawyer and all.
Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So Edgeworth is on this one. Kind of feel bad for bro. Not only is his name Dick, but he was born into this profession with a name like Gumshoe. Yeah.
Dick Gumshoe.
So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, well. I present to you Maya's memo. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
You think you can give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. What should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV?
Tell him gay. Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the some.
That what she said?
Yes.
Okay. I wrote down all the numbers you called anyways. Here you go.
Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record. Yeah. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it.
Oh, come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May.
April, May? What about June, July?
I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then?
You're trying to you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
I'm gonna pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. Hotel time. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel. Room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee.
Memento to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one.
That's gonna be me.
What is her outfit? Pajamas. That's what it looks like, at least. Hold on.
I have like a few bites of burger left. I want to finish these.
Burger. She's cute. You're not gonna think that in a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Alcohol. The late summer. Bleh. Got food stuck in my throat. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. What is this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching!
A freaking eye twitch. Oh. I need to stop talking with food in my mouth. Oh my god.
Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought he was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer.
Uh-oh.
Plant. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips. That's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Oh? Ooh. Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Bed. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Painting. Ah, I've still seen painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Anything else? What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. I'm not seeing nothing else, okay. I somehow cannot stand her. Yeah. What you witnessed? You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe? Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Eh, shut up.
Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed as much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. What about the room? See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, huh? Oh, boy. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna be getting much from here. Hold on. Present. You want to see my badge? Excuse me, but I'm a witness. A police witness? You understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience, huh? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Okay. Goodbye. I like her when she's acting suspicious. Let's see, where are we going? Let's check the law office again, see if anyone's here. Still out. We should wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one that said has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That mattered your color. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? How come no one can get in touch with you?
Huh? Is something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Huh? Yes. Maya Fey, go on.
Huh? What a strange reaction.
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on days' notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her, sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? You refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere.
I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon. But could you leave? Now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? What about that painting? That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. That's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying it. Jeez. What about Mia? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here. A long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Okay. Anyways. Goodbye, sir. Hey, Maya, I couldn't get the guy. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. That's not true. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Sorry. Hey, you want to talk about your family? Hold on, I need a drink of water. I should also probably finish Berber. I've got like one bite left. Bow, bow, bow. You like the girls in this game? Okay.
Berber consumed.
What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. Your mother? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. About 15 years ago, my family was involved in an accident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up in that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who's this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads. They were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud. The media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Huh. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Would I just leave her and go home? Defend my, I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Huh? Why? Why? Well... I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. What the frick was that shirt? Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniv. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? It's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. Do I go now?
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are?
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities.
If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave.
Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come in here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a little bit.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Yeah, you came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. Mr. White! Ayo, Mr. White! White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Whoa. Not a coinky dink. Okay. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Alright, shit. Why are there so many similar names? There's Mia, Maya, and May.
You know what that means? Fish.
Thank you for the fish. Oh, she has something like this in her hotel room. There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy is still there. Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Mia, don't get them mixed up. Save progress. Yes, sir. Time to save, time to save. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Uno momento, por
You know what that
favor.
means? Fish.
You know what that means? Fish. Thank you for the fish. Bow, 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 bow. Do-do. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. It's the guy!
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What the hecky do I do with gold? Nothing. It's bragging rights. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. I'm gonna feed you the gold? Okay. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
You not this stanky man, Edgeworth?
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor.
I actually have no disdain towards him.
The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map in the office to explain.
Floor map, you say?
The body was found by the window here, pal. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand. The court has accepted... words cannot speak. Whoa.
I need some water, hold on. I think I'm drinking more water in this stream than I have in the past, like, 5 streams.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Even in a girl's hands? Okay. Name of the hydrate area. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nom nom nom. Yummy water. Take this. Hydrate attack. Air used water gun. I'm still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
Now, detective. Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Whoosh.
Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What is this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Cross-examination.
Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Oh, yeah? Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene, pal.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue.
There were 2 people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
There were 2 people, you say? Hold it. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Oh, right. I say about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were.
Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
Hold it. Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. You pick my points to press with a little more care.
Immediately arrested my FA.
Oh yeah? Why is that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Can't see a single contradiction in there. I'll have to take Maya's advice and press him on anything suspicious.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the moment of the murder.
Are you sure about that? Hold on just one second.
Oh. Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
I heard you said it.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss Maya isn't suspicious? Or Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal.
Well, she is.
Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about the... Very well, Detective.
That is, yeah. Witness testimony, hard evidence.
Why was the evidence hard? After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
He's so large and stupid. He is so large and stupid, and we love him.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Wrong. Wrong.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Oh, yeah?
Before we begin crossing, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm really embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin to cross-examination. My throat's getting sore. Hold on, I need some water.
Okay, time to cross-examine. How does occur? This is a good crime with my own eyes. Oh, yeah? And did you find any evidence?
Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Hold it. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Ho-ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants?
Who? The killer! Did you say I did? The killer. Anyone can see that.
Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
She was framed.
Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Irk. Well, I have evidence.
Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal.
Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
Oh, your voices are perfect, Cookie. You're so talented. Thank you, wifey. You're so sweet. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Hold it. What kind of tests were these again?
Huh? What kind? Well, I heard they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hemoglobins, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess.
Right, where was I?
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Hold it! On which hand was the bloody finger, detective?
The right hand.
Oh, she was right-handed.
Nice try.
Uh-oh. Guess it was too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Where she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Hold it! Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, happens all the time in books and movies.
This isn't a movie, detective.
Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister.
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there.
The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Oh, yeah.
Order, order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
What's this whole testimony? Okay. Must be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. After the killer subsequently examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Hold it! And did you find any evidence?
Now, don't jump the gun on me.
Oh wait, hold on. I already read that one. Setting your finger. Wrote the killer's name. What do you mean that's the whole thing? Examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. On a memo. Uh-huh. On with Maya. Uh-huh. Lab test. Uh-huh. With blood found on the victim's finger. Where's that the victim? Where's the part about the freaking the lady in the window? Okay, well. What if I present it? Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see any contradiction. Huh? Really?
Objection overruled.
Try to think before you make accusations. Ah, crap. Whoops. That didn't go so well. There's a contradiction.
Shows that there is in fact not a contradiction.
Okay, so what the frick was wouldn't huh? Uh-huh. What do I have?
You got the thinker.
We've got autopsy. We've got the receipt. We've got the floor plans. We've got the wiretap. We've got the glass shards.
What the frick am I supposed to be doing?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Objection, Your Honor, my client is baby. On it, the word Mayo is written clearly in blood. Lab tests show that the blood was the victim's. Uh-huh. Blood found on the victim's finger. Uh-huh. Where she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Uh-huh. What am I supposed to be finding? Maya clearly on blood? I have proof that Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Yeah, it didn't really give me anything. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests? Blood, blah, 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 blah. It's not giving me much. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? There's blood found on the victim's finger. And the thing about thinking that it was the wrong hand. Uh-huh. And a memo written on a piece of paper. Would it have anything to do with the angle it was written at? I mean, probably not, but there's not really anything I can press about that. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. The killer. She's framed. In this case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a... So do I give the evidence here? Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe. You get a lot of... Yeah, we read this. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That's right, what he said. This whole testimony. The victim wrote the killer's name. Death was instantaneous. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Objection, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Uh-oh. When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Uh-oh. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim didn't have time to write Maya. That is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeves. Oh, is that a reference? Oh, okay. I don't know, Danganronpa. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. I'm a sham. The detective's a sham. You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. New autopsy. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness Miss April make Let the witness Miss April May take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Okay, time for the girly pop. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not going good. She's already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Okay, don't call it that.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Witness testimony.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her head. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright. It was like 9 o'clock. I looked out the window.
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look at the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? You can't get out of this question that easily.
I sorta, you know. Tee. I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have any badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him! The poor girl!
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me? They're all simps. You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Uh-huh. Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing? The person attacking her?
The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question this testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ugh. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
Witness account.
I did see everything. I did.
The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack, ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuary clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, but hold on.
You did see it. Hold on. So, you saw me then too?
Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky?
The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well, continue.
The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Hold it.
Is that right as in your right? As you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again?
Your knife? I feel like she'd flash the court when things... Oh, no.
Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hold it.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened?
What happened then?
She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. Hold it.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. The thinky thing.
Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Oh. The clock? What am I on to? I'm on to something? No one mentioned it was the clock? Or no one mentioned it was a clock? Yeah. But what does it being a clock have to do with this testimony? Dodged the first attack and ran to the right. So why does she know it's a clock? Objection! Miss May, what you said just now is quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there was no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order, order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. We'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because... I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room, hee hee.
The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No. Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... It couldn't have rung or she couldn't have heard it? It couldn't have rung because the batteries were taken out. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its... That's not what I meant by it's empty.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense...
Oh, that was correct, okay.
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Because in the call, she took the clock. Yeah, exactly.
Fat?
Well, Miss May?
Tisk tisk.
Huh?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I can.
Ho ho, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order, order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Grumble, grumble. That good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
That was a loud beep, oh my god.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes, I do. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please put the thinker. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Made by Larry Butts. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping.
Brain.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Huff.
Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Oh?
Oh ho ho, Murph.
Rah!
Oh god. Oh no.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Oh god.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh? Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, teehee. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands.
Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim, when else?
Order, order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That will know. No, it didn't.
Tisk, tisk. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty.
Oh, of course it wouldn't ring.
What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright.
I don't think I clicked the wrong one. I think that was meant to happen. Because the other option was she had heard about it, which she hadn't. We had already gotten over how she hadn't heard of it before, like she couldn't have.
And you were in the hotel at the time of the murder.
She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way.
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Teehee. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Welcome in, JL409. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Do you go by Jay?
Incidentally, the bellboy, corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman.
Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait. Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. I want to keep drawing and watching, but I have to go soon. No, it's okay. If you need a break, you gotta go. And ow, my finger. If you gotta go, then I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good stream later. I'll try to be there if I can.
One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock?
Department store receipt. Floor plans. Wiretap. Have a look at this. Ah, oh, that, I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Oh, objection. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Check. Yeah, I haven't called in a while, so hold on to a clock right there. Take that. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. No ads, no! Not the ad break. Roro. Chat, should we pause? Do we gotta pause? Whoa. Do we want to pause for ads? Let's pause for ads. I need a break from voice acting anyways. For those in ads. Oh, you're free? How? Did you get like one ad? That's crazy. Still, I need a hydrate break. My throat is killing me. I didn't realize how hard this game was gonna be on my throat. Oh my god. So fun though. So I'm curious, does VIP save me from ads? I do not believe so, no. At least I don't think it should. Actually, let me check. Because I know there is a setting, I'm pretty sure, where you can make it so that I think either VIP or mods don't get ads. I think? Right? Am I right on that? Or am I silly? I don't know. Bow wow, ba-da-do, ba-da-do, bow wow, wow. Community manager, no. Settings, no. Where is it? Stream. This? Bow wow 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 wow. Ba 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 ba. Channel. Moderation. That's chat privileges. Let me Google that. Twitch VIP prevent ads. I'm not seeing anything. I don't think so. I don't think it blocks ads. No. Okay, well, ads are over anyways. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, are we ready to continue? Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Blah, 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 blah. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I...
Objection! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Uh-oh.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Wow.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tapping or irrelevant?
Gah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room, getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection! I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? You better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What did I do? I accept. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Hoof. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Why is he still holding it?
Very good, sir.
Oh my god! Thank you for the follow. Phoenix Wright! Oh my god! Phoenix Wright, the man himself? Welcome in! Hope you're doing well. Happy to have you.
The Phoenix Wright. Whoa. Miss Maya's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. That's not what I meant to press. Hold on. The Phoenix Wright is here. Hey, Phoenix. I believe I received a call after 8 in the morning from our guest, Miss May.
Holy crap, the Phoenix Wright.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Thank you for the fish.
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
Uh-oh.
Miss May's
You know what
room
that
service.
means? Fish.
Thank you for the fish.
Head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. Uh-huh. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. Doing this another 4 times, by the way. Have fun. Oh my god, wait, hold on. You got freaking 0? That's a lucky freaking pull. Oh my god. Yeah, legendary, my god. That's a new record. Holy crap. Bro's got that Phoenix luck. Jeez. Holy hell. Damn. How many of those have even been
Fish.
pulled? I give you the fish, wee. I'm too good. I'm too good. Flabbergasted. Alright, well after Aries pull, I'm gonna check the decks to see oh, starfish.
You know what
Pretty.
that means? Fish.
I wanna check the decks.
You know what that means? Fish.
You know what that means? Fish. Legendary. Yeah, total caught 2. There's such a like low percentage of catching that too. That's crazy. All right. Here we go. You know what that means? Fish. You know what? I'll get in on the fishing too.
You know what that means? Fish.
You know what that means? Fish. I checked Miss May in personally.
You know what
Are
that
you
means?
always
Fish.
so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
You know what that means? Fish.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the morning. Oh, yeah? Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir.
You know
Not
what
only
that
did I
means?
see her in all her
Fish.
stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I...
You know what that means? Fish.
Bro, now is not the place to be talking about that. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
Oh my god, did you catch a sword? You caught a sword? What the heck? I caught a sword! What the frick? Whoa. That was a new record, too. I goddamn. What are we gonna get? Ba, 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 ba. I gotta figure out how to make like the shorter cooldown for that. Because I used to have it on a minute cooldown, but then people just weren't really fishing at all. So I took the cooldown off. But if you spam it, it'll keep doing the, you know what that means, fish, over and over again, which can be annoying. I want to figure out like a cooldown for the like less than a minute, but long enough to where people aren't just, you know, doing it every second. Wow, Candy Corridor, what? Candy Corridoris. What the flick? What the flick? Oh, actually, Phoenix Wright, while you're still here, I have something I would like to share with you. Let me find it again. I deleted the source. Hold on. Browse. Where is it?
Where is it? Where is it?
Look at this. Check this out. My artist made a beautiful piece of me doing the iconic objection. Look at that. It's so cool. Everyone's catching cool things. Hell yeah. And Pickle. Big Mama
You know what that
Pickle.
means? Fish.
You got the Big Mama Pickle.
You know what that
Objection.
means? Fish.
Yeah. Once again, huge shoutouts to Marky for drawing this. They're so good.
You know what that
Objection.
means? Fish.
Okay, so
You know what
she asked
that
for
means?
iced coffee
Fish.
to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Why so specific?
You know what that means?
9 on
Fish.
the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. He was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. Time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. I have to find someone to use in this testimony. One more time, I'll press him until he spills the beans, or his tea. I am the head bellboy at the yeah. I brought a child to present yeah. Hold it. Is there a way you can give me channel points? I just want to fish more. I don't. Unfortunately, no. There's not. I can make it a discount for the reward or for the redeem. I just have to. I have to mute it because it'll get a little bit annoying. One sec. Let me here. Fish. Change to 1 point. And let me go to my alerts so I can freaking mute it. Let's see.
You know what that means? Fish.
You know what that means? Fish. There we go. Okay. No more sound for the fish. Fishing stream. Yeah. And then I'm also gonna mute fish just because I can tell it's probably gonna get a little bit annoying. Have fun with the fishing. Along your fishing, yeah. Oh my god, that is so many fish. Holy crap. What's the queue at? 13, oh my god. Barracuda. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Hold it. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. I love this trial, hell yeah. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Love you, Cookie. Gotta go. Have a good stream, Riri. Take care. Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defendant have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. This is my last chance. Room service, bed making. Room service. Tell me again about a room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. For 2, you say? 1,500 gold is crazy. Oh my god. Hold on. I want to check the leaderboards real quick. What the frick? Damn, that 0 pushed you so far ahead. You're at number 6 already? Crazy. Oh my god. How rare are the legendaries? I think the most rare. Let me take a look at Here, check the decks. Is there rare? I do not believe so, no. What? Hold on. I got an achievement saying find all the Halloween catches. Amber Jack-o'-lantern. Wow. You're just getting legendary after legendary. My god. I really love the chance gambling. Hell yeah. Yeah, what? You're flying ahead on the leaderboard. Oh my god. There are people in here who have been fishing like pretty much like at least once a stream and still haven't gotten that high. That's crazy. Oh my god, main character for real. I mean, he literally is. He's Phoenix Wright. But yeah, there's the junk rarity, which is usually fairly common. I know most of the time when I use fish, I get junk. There's common, which is basically just common fish, as you'd expect. There's uncommon. There's rare. Fish. Welcome in, Andres. Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about fish. Because we got Phoenix Wright in chat, who's very goated at fishing, apparently. And there's epic. So, basically, if you play Fortnite, those are the same rarities. It's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. We already got two legendaries in that many catches is crazy. I also have custom catches. So there's Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, Premier Ball, all with their own custom rarities and pricings. There's Quick Ball, Dusk Ball, Luxury Ball, Cherish Ball. I think, yeah. This one, I don't even remember what this one is, but no one's caught it yet. There's Diamond Pickaxe, Diamond Minecraft, Eye of Ender, Waluigi Amiibo, another one that nobody's caught yet, and Greninja. Why am I the only one on the leaderboard after the where am I on the leaderboard after getting the second legend? Let me check that real quick. Leaderboard. 20 in the queue is crazy. Oh my god. Trying to hit the beats, but it was going too fast for my mouth. For my mouth to move. Let's check the leaderboard. Number 4. God damn. That's crazy. Moss at 10. And me at 14. Area at 15. Aria's about to cross me. Oh my god. Oh wait, is that Bestie at 20? And catches. The top catch is the blue whale. At 1,100 gold. Phoenix, you've got number 5 for top best catches. And number 8. Damn, okay. Free fishing! No one is gonna see chat for a while. Yeah, a little bit. But you know what, that's okay. It's something for you guys to do. How many freaking points do you have? Oh my god. I wanna scroll back on the fishing. How do I see how many points was used? 60? Damn. I think you used 50 for the first couple. Now you've got all the singles. Oh my god, 35 in the queue. Yeah, there's the junk. Anyways. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're not normally supposed to mention. Ow! Thank you for the metal pipe, Andres. Ow. I've been hit with a metal pipe freaking like, what, 4 times today? How are you doing well, by the way? appreciate you stopping by. Owie, my head hurt. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there. Good barista? What? Mr. Edgeworth, who? Huh? He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. Edgeworth, you dare! I was low-key a waste of 500 points. Could have had 500 fish. Oh no. It's okay. You get points just by watching. So, I mean, I guess that's an incentive to stick around if you want more fish. I love the fishing wars going on in chat. Oh my god. You fool! Uh-oh. I've done it. I've won. Not quite. All 60 is gone. No. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. No one is actually gonna be able to fish for like years. What's the queue even at now? 90! What the frick? I think that's the highest it's been ever. Oh my god. Oh, and I know Aries been collecting points. Jesus. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see. Since Phoenix is out of points, let me... What the frick? Oh, okay. Channel points. How much gold does number 1 have? We can check. I think it was like 4,000 or no, 14,000, somewhere around there. 17,000. Okay, I was wrong. 17,000 in first place, 4,000 in second. So you could probably snag second if you wanted to. But I will be turning fish up to 10 as to not have too much spamming. Okay, I got to an even number. Okay. Yeah, 17,000. Yeah, Alice has been sorry for spam. No, you're okay, Riri. How does he have that much? He's been here for Alice is one of my mods. He's been here for like a good long while. 111 in the queue. Oh my god. He's been fishing for a long time. Let's see if I can find. And then I have dates on them. I guess not. Okay. Does the Dex have a date on it? I could check. If I get another legendary, can I be mod? That's crazy. Maybe VIP. I don't know about mod. I probably should do mod applications though, because Atlas, the one at number 1, is currently pretty much my only mod. At least the only active one. Okay, bet VIP if I get another legendary. If you get another legendary this stream. Caught on... Okay, let me see if I can find one from Atlas. Yeah, that was back in August. Last August. August 31st. So that was oh my god, that was almost a year ago. See, Alice has been here at least a year. That's July. No, is that this year July? Or is it last year July? Oh, it could be either, honestly. July. Doesn't show the year. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll be in the stream every time you stream for the chance I can be mod. I just really like fishing, hell yeah. Well, I appreciate the support at the very least. Appreciate y'all being here. Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney, the one and only. I appreciate the support. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... Miss April May is the other person. The man with Miss May. And the main character luck bonus. Also, let me know if you get another rare, because I have the audio off now, so I'm not going to be able to hear it. The man who checked in with Miss May. Or the man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's still too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. I need a water break, hold on. My throat's getting sore. I think I've been scammed. Oh no. What were you scammed from? That was not 60 fishes. Are you sure? Oh no, it's there's still a lot of queue. You have a little bit more to go before all your fish run out. There's 105 in the queue. My God, you do very good voices. Thank you. I really want to do more voice acting stuff, and I feel like both Persona and Ace Attorney are really good excuses for that. Oh, also, for Phoenix and anyone else that might be new here, this PNG that I have right now is an alternate outfit specifically for the Phoenix Wright streams. I've got the little attorney jacket with the classified documents that are currently backwards. Let me shoop. Look at that, classified. Bam. And then let me show you real quick my regular look, my regular fit. Let's see. Ba-bam! It's me, your boy, Chris Pickaxe, certified Pokemon master. Very dapper. Thank you, thank you. And this is my normal look. When we do like bigger series, I like making fun little outfits for them. I've got one for our Persona streams where I'm wearing the school outfit. I'm gonna fish so much to the point there's only legendaries in the pond. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm really proud of this one. This one was fun to work on. But yeah, if you like Persona, we're next stream. I don't know when next stream is gonna be. I don't have a specific schedule. If for updates on when I'm streaming, follow my Twitter. I usually post updates there. But whenever our next stream is, as you know, we have a collab on, what was it? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Tuesday. Tuesday the 12th, yeah. We have a repo collab. But then after that, whenever we stream next, it is going to be Persona. And then after that will likely be, if not another collab, it'll likely be Ace Attorney again. Where's here we go. Phoenix. Bam. Look at me. Back in the Phoenix fit. Whoa. What's the next game you're thinking of having a special PNG for? That's a good question. Maybe Yakuza, because we had a subathon not last month, back in June we had a subathon, and one of the sub goals was that we would play Yakuza. So once we finish either Persona 4 or Phoenix Wright, we will likely be playing Yakuza 0. You got another legendary? Hold on. Let me look back in chat real quick. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, wow. 3 legendaries. Okay, well, I'm a person of my word. You remember what you said? I do indeed. All right. Let's see. Roles manager. You want it fair and square. Phoenix Wright 0. That is you, correct? I want to just double check I'm spelling it right. I think so. Okay, VIP. Save. And now either type in chat or refresh if you're not seeing it, and you should. What the frick? Is it there? I don't think it is. Hold on. Let me edit this. Phoenix Wright. Oh, did I spell it wrong? I might have spelled it wrong. There are so many people with the username Phoenix Wright and then a bunch of numbers. Can I get Phoenix Wright 0, please? We got Phoenix Wright 404, Phoenix Wright 135, Phoenix Wright 007, Phoenix Wright 200, Phoenix Wright 012, Phoenix Wright 02, Phoenix Wright 060, Phoenix Wright 01, Phoenix Wright 06, and some reason you're not showing up. Let me I'm spelling it without spaces. Let me copy paste it in here and see if it shows up. There we go. Why was it? I was spelling Phoenix the other way with OE. I was spelling it OE instead of EO. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because Phoenix Wright, like the game title, is spelled OE. That's what I was getting. My aura is too immense to show up. All right. Bam. VIP. Save. All right. Now try. Now try. Oh wait, no. What? Hold on. That's the same person again. What? Phoenix Wright 0. Is that no that? What a frick? What the frick? I'm so confused. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because it wasn't available to be able to spell it in the game the way. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's also why there's so many different people with Phoenix Wright and then a bunch of numbers. Okay, now you have the VIP badge. Thank you for that follow, Maximilian Galactica. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Holds the mic up. How does it feel to be VIP? Yeah, congrats on the VIP. I'm so confused though, because I have in the like role giving history, you look like an attorney. Yeah, I've got we actually just talked about how this is a special outfit for Phoenix Wright. Oh, you got a diamond? Hell yeah. In the role manager, I'm looking at it. We got Phoenix Wright 0. Oh wait, no, that is spelt with OE. Okay, yeah. But then your EO. That's why it was wrong. Because what it's showing me is both you with the EO and the person with the OE both have the same like default pink profile picture. You look like my IRL doctor? That's crazy. Welcome in, Maximilian Galactica. We were just I was just showing everybody my usual outfit, which I can pull back up again. This is my usual outfit. It's your boy, Chris Pickaxe, certified Pokemon master. But yeah, this is the outfit I normally wear in streams. What's number 2 on the leaderboard? I need to beat them. Let me check. Leaderboard. Yeah, this is my usual outfit. We've got a special one for it's up here. Okay. So you're number 2. You hit number 2 with that third legendary. God damn. Sniped number 2 on your first time here is crazy. But yeah, this is what I normally wear for streams. I'm coming for number 1. You got this. As Chris's sibling, I can say with absolute certainty that Chris is not a doctor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say to that. But let me put myself back in my attorney fit. I've also got these classified documents that are backwards. So I gotta that are backwards. So they're classified. But they're backwards here because I'm the other way around. And I forgot about that when making it. Let's see. Oh my god. We still got 90 in the queue. Jeebus. Jeebus. That main character buff on the discount carried. It really did. My god. Damn. Okay. Well, I'll be putting it back at 50 for now. And I'll turn the alert back on. I can also, actually, no, I'm gonna keep the game muted. I'm gonna keep fish muted so that it's not making constant noise. It's like 4:12 a.m. for me. I'm getting hyped over legendaries. We love gambling. Hell yeah. Okay. Alert sound is back on, as it should be. Okay, anyways, back to the game.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes,
Your Honor. That is all for the day. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Yes, sir. September 7th, 2:24. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Uh-huh. I think I might be your new biggest fan. Or your newest fan. Well, I was just doing my job, you know. Your mod's gonna come back to this stream to me being number 1. Damn. And you gotta get a good few more legendaries before then. But you got this. I believe in you. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. Huh, if you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. I got a great lead in today's trial. You know, super lucky and get a legendary worth like 10,000. Yeah, you got this. You got this, you got this. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? Heard that they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charm won't work everywhere. She's probably out there. I cannot speak. I've been talking for too long. We've been going for almost 4 hours. Oh my god, this is how we get addicted to gambling. Indeed. Probably at the detention center now. May have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. Gonna find more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Oh boy. Asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. I want to bite Maya face. She looks biteable. Biteable? In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to court record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all. No. Anyway, time to hit the pavement, do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Whoa. Saving. Save progress, please. Ba-bam. And that marks a good point to be done for now. Alright. Oh, my back is killing me. No. Done for today. Probably that's gonna be it for today's stream. There is still 77 in the queue, but the spins aren't done. Oh my god. We gotta wait here for all 77. Oh my god, duck the ghoul. Whoa. Alright, you know what? We'll at least switch to just chatting for now. Oh, hold on, wrong street. Okay, here we go. For all 77. Here we go. Yapping time. Oh, the other chair's there. There we go. Alright, gamers. How we doing today? Hope everybody had fun with Ace Attorney. I need background music. Where's my background music? Hold on. Background music. Why am I suddenly getting ads on this thing? I wasn't supposed to get ads before. I wasn't getting ads before. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Yay! On my BGM. Okay. Hello?
The pond will become fishless because of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, that Phoenix, the pond is gonna become fishless. I need to change the attorney fit. Yeah, I gotta get out of the fit. Gotta put on my regular clothes. Yeah, casual wear. Hell yeah. Ba-bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Doo-doo. Okay. Let me also change the stream category to just chatting. Bam, bam, wow. Okay. There we go. There we go, there we go. What's your favorite Pokemon? Greninja! Oh yeah, you're new here, so let me give you a little bit of the rundown, I suppose. So I am something of a Pokemon master, and this is my partner, Greninja. Hell yeah. Autistic indeed. But yeah, this is my partner Pokemon, Greninja. Greninja's my favorite Pokemon. I don't know what else to say about it, but other than that, Gengar's for my goat. Hell yeah, Gengar's awesome. Hopefully sometime in the near future, we might be playing another Pokemon game. Cause me and my bestie, Honey Galaxy, were doing a Pokemon XY randomized Soul Link Nuzlocke. However, she was not having a whole lot of fun with it, so we decided we would not continue. Shiny Gengar is very disappointing though, yeah. It's unfortunate. Interestingly enough though, it's not actually the shiny that changed, it was regular Gengar. Because before, back in like Gen 3, the shiny was actually fairly different. Shiny was like a dark purple, while Gengar was like a light purple. But now, in the more modern games, regular Gengar is closer to its shiny form, which is interesting. But yeah, let me think. So Tuesday, we are doing our repo collab with I think JTH Gamers, Airy, maybe Honey. Why did I fish a vape? Not cool. I know, right? Like, I mean, at least we're getting it out of the water. That's the good part. Getting that junk out of there. Maybe Honey. I'm not entirely sure if she's confirmed going. And then a person that I've never met before named Ruby, I believe. Maybe a few others, possibly. Jaku, welcome in. How you doing? Oh my god, wait. I never talked about this. We got new what's the queue looking like? 65 left. My god. Oh, actually, speaking of fish, Phoenix, our friend Jaku also has fish on his streams. If you want to save up for fish there. But Jaku being here also gives me a good opportunity to talk about a thing that I never brought up before. Jaku has a badge for bits, which I recently added a whole bunch of custom bit badges based on a bunch of like Minecraft stuff. So the badge for 1 bits is coal, 100 bits is iron, I think like 500 is something, I don't know, it goes up. There's a lot of them. More fish gambling, yeah! Go check out my boy Jaku. He deserves it. Let me give you a shout out, Jaku. Jaku! There we go. Alright. Back. When's your next stream? Most likely on Tuesday. I likely won't be doing anything before then, at least not currently. I don't have like a proper schedule. I mostly do things, you know, as I feel like. But if you want to get updates on when I might be streaming, or get like an idea of when I might be streaming, make sure to follow my Twitter, which is linked in my bio. No more fish gambling. Yeah, no more fish gambling. Well, I mean, unless you save up points. But yeah, I usually post like what I'm feeling like streaming. And I always make sure to post when I'm going live. I only have 20 right now. No! Yeah, it's back at its usual 50. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, I want to add a daily check-in redeem. I gotta figure out how to do that. Because I know a lot of people have been talking about how there's been some weird stuff with like Twitch and lurkers and like not counting people if they don't like at least do something like, you know, put a little redeem or something. So I think it might be good to have that. What am I doing? I don't know. Brain no worky. Brain no worky. What's everybody been up to today? Other than, you know, stream. Sleeping. I feel ya. I hit plat on Siege? Hell yeah. Good job, good job. I think you woke me up. Oh, sorry. Whoopsies. Well, yeah, congrats on plat. That sounds like... I don't play Siege, but that sounds pretty good. I know plat's usually a pretty good rank. It's okay, I like this stream, I'm glad. I know a lot of people seem to like the voice acting, so I'm really happy about that. I am excited to do more voice acting in Persona and Phoenix Wright soon. We will likely... So next week, I know for sure, Tuesday is the collab. There's a chance we might be doing Persona later next week. Or like in the coming week. And then sometime after that, the week after, I'll likely be doing another Phoenix Wright stream. But also, make sure to check out the YouTube as I always upload and archive my VODs. What else? What else do I have? What else can I plug at the end? I don't know. We still have freaking 50. Is there any way to speed this up? I can pause it. I can change the weather. Lurk bait. Speed up. Casting speed.
You know what that means? Fish!
You know what that means? Fish! There's a post that somebody asked about it, and then nobody responded. Oh my god. I just found somebody asking if there's ever gonna be a point for gold. The dev says just points. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, do I have to sit here and watch all of these go by? It's gonna take forever. Each one takes like freaking ages. Oh my god. Yeah, let's see. Bestie's trying out Final Fantasy 14, so we're probably gonna raid into her. Is Uni not doing Final Fantasy? I thought she was gonna help out. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Well. Oh, Moss is telling Honey about the lurk bait endeavors. That's funny. Oh yeah, Phoenix. If you at all want to try out the fish game for yourself, like when I'm, you know, not streaming, the game is called Lurkbait Twitch Fishing on Steam. It has a free demo. It is typically $7, but I think it goes on sale somewhat often. But yeah, if you want to just press the fish button whenever you want, you can get the game yourself if you wanna. But even if I do raid before what is lurking, it's when you're watching a stream but not like interacting. So like say you pop open somebody's stream and you don't chat anything, you don't do any redeems, you're just there, not saying anything. So like typically nobody like knows that you're there, you're just kind of there, I guess. There is a command in most people's chats, not everybody's, but most people, where you can do !lurk to just kind of notify the streamer that you're going to be lurking and like not really interacting. So what's the point of being in the stream then? To watch. I mean, it's just, you know, watching the streamer. Sometimes people put it on as like background noise. Sometimes people put it on to keep their computer on, I guess. I don't know. Not everybody's, what? A legendary! Oh my, you got the Waluigi hat! That's new, that's one of the missing ones, oh my god! Hell yeah! Waluigi hat, let's go! Yeah, not everybody, you know, wants to be perceived, so they just lurk, you know. You literally are!
Fish.
Oh my god. How have you gotten 4 legendaries today? That's crazy. Oh my god.
You know what that means? Fish.
You can end the stream now if you got. Yeah, I probably will.
You know what that means? Fish.
We will be raiding into my bestie, Honey Galaxy, who's currently
You know what that means? Fish.
trying out Final Fantasy 14 for the first time. Oh my god, Deku, no. So, all of these fish will be happening in the background after I end stream. I'll keep it running so that none of your fish get lost. But I appreciate you all. We will be back on Tuesday for Repo collab. I appreciate y'all being here. Ace Attorney was really fun. I really enjoyed it. We're definitely going to be playing it again. I had a lot of fun voicing the characters. Thank y'all for being here. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Oh, why is fish not on here? I gotta add fish here too. But where's fish? Where's fish? Game capture. Fish. Here we go. Okay. Bye.